How you going, peeps? I am FEG with the 144 energy. If I've shown up randomly in front of you, there's more than likely a tarot reading here for you today. Hope you're having an awesome source kind of day and all that jazz. And if not, please do trust in the knowledge that you've got the strength to get through whatever it is you're going through, okay? We're all here in Earth School, in this 3D reality, to learn from it, okay? And that's just facts. Alright, now just remember, peeps, this is a general collective of peeps, collective of people's tarot reading. So everything may resonate and everything may not. Some things may resonate and some things may not, and that's quite okay. So if it doesn't apply, if you're like scratching your head going, what's she talking about? Just let that fly, you know. And if the shoe's fitting, you know, you just got to wear it, you know. Be accountable for your actions, the behaviours you tolerated, the things you did and didn't do, and all that jazz, and make changes according within yourself to do better, okay? Alright. There's been some interesting energy around me today, peeps. Let me assure you of that. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Alright, let's straighten these cards because I tend to bend them a little bit. Now, you know what time it is, peeps. It's time to get your tea, get your snacks, get yourselves comfy. Just create a source, spirit, God, if you resonate with those terms. That's my bestie, has got a reading here for you today. Alright, let's get one more shuffle. Other Masons next door outside burning their fucking sulphur infuriated fucking barbecue, sending ill intentions my way. I can feel it down my arm. It is what it is. You've got the owner of the Airbnb living across the road. He's also manipulating his own dogs to little terriers. I feel sorry for these dogs that are owned by these Masons, actually. They're manipulating their own dogs to try and mess with my dogs. It's quite comical, actually. Anyway, it is what it is, peeps. Energy manipulation is rife at the moment. It's alright. I'm just here to activate their karma. Anyway, Spirit says what Spirit says. Alright, first card off the ranks for today's read is Ace of Wands in the reverse. So someone is actually trying to stop you from making a start with manifesting. It's in the reverse. So Ace of Wands, most of the time, depends on the energy of the cards as well, usually means that you're manifesting something. You're at the beginning of manifestation. So Ace is like the number one, so it's usually the beginning, you know, and Wands is like manifestation and taking action and stuff like that. Someone doesn't want you to take action towards your manifestations. They're actually like blocking you from manifesting. Alright. Tell me more, please, bestie. The star is here. Yeah, these are misguided fools. They're definitely not guided by the Most High. They're definitely not guided by the Sun, which is God, Spirit, if you resonate with those terms. But God is the Sun. That's where we're all getting our energy from, peeps. We're a percentage of the Sun. We are per suns. Okay, so I'll just cover this up for the delicate peeps because they don't like cartoon boobs. This is someone who cannot pour into their own cup. They cannot manifest to themselves, and they're using your energy. But they're also, it's like they've seen into what you can do, and they're trying to put a stop to you manifesting something pretty huge. So they're putting a stop to you even at the beginning of your manifestations, okay? So, and if they're not guided by Most High, you can guess exactly who they're guided by. Lord Luciferian and all those fuckheads. They're just in not good energy, okay? Tell me more, please, bestie. Let's clear some room first. Just move my big crystal towers out of the way so you can kind of see what the go is here with the spread for today, my beautiful collective of peeps. My people. Oh, ow. They're burning me with my incense. Lovely dots. Fuck faces. Masonic fucks. Not use my beautiful collective of peeps. It is what it is. It's just energy manipulation is rife down here in White Beach. Every single street is named after a Freemason's last name, or Lodge Street, or yeah, let's not even go there. Mason Street. Like, how obvious is that? Anyway, it's like they couldn't come up with anything original, but they're all getting abroad undone anyway, so go for gold, bestie, saying like, okay. Oh, thanks, bestie. So you've been blinded to the truth of this. So it's a Two of Swords in the reverse, in the upright, sorry. So you haven't realised that there's someone in not star quality energy, so they're not guided by the Most High, so they're in bad energy. They're quite the opposite of your energy is what I'm hearing. And you're not seeing it. You're not seeing things for what the truly go is. So pretty much you've been trying to manifest and trying to create something, trying to take action and move on with whatever it is you're doing. And this Fool, flip your gender roles, well, it's the Star actually, Star in the reverse, so they're definitely not a star seed, is stopping you from manifesting, and you aren't seeing the truth of the situation, okay? There's someone playing in your energy that you know, peeps. Tell me more, please, bestie. Knight of Swords pursues the Slayer of Medusa. Creator Source is trying to bring you this truth. So it's the Knight of Swords. Creator Source is going to be bringing you in this truth pretty quick. So you've got the Knight. It's not quick moving action. And you've got the Sword, which is wisdom, knowledge, truth. And in this depiction, you've got Creator Source, God, Spirit, whatever you resonate with. As Pegasus says, pretty much. It's pretty much Creator Source, my bestie, God, Spirit, whatever you resonate with, is going to be bringing you this harsh truth. Okay? And they're playing in your energy to try and keep you stuck. Okay? So this person that's misguided, definitely not guided by the Most High, is a bad egg. Just a bad, rotten egg is what I'm hearing. And you're not seeing it. You're not seeing the truth for what it really is. It's like you've almost got your back turned to it. Like you don't want to believe it. Well, I'm sorry, peeps, but until you start believing and trusting your inner knowing, you're going to be stuck in this karmic cycle. You want to cut out this karmic cycle so you can move on to the next chapter and you can start manifesting. Okay? That's for someone. That is a message for someone. You need to start seeing the truth for what it really is. To close out the top row. You're going to see the truth, and then you're going to do something, and this person is not going to be feeling very good. So you're going to be defeating them once you open up your eyes, see the truth for what it really is, make that decision to cut them out of your energy. You will see the truth. You'll be guided by bestie. Be your bestie too. Like, I don't mind sharing my bestie. There's lots of energy of the sun god to go around for everyone. But you're going to be standing victorious with your sword of truth. And this person that's been trying to stop you from manifesting is going to be feeling rather sorry for themselves. And they're going to be playing the sympathy card and woe is me and all that shit and getting others to feel sorry for them. Fuck them. With a cactus. Send them peace, love and light, forgiveness once you find out you've got to cut this person out your energy. Page of Pentacles. So this misguided Star in the reverse, we'll take that one too, thanks bestie, is someone who's very immature. It's a Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone that doesn't know how to manage money. And they're definitely on the dark side of spirituality, because the Pentacles card can sometimes mean that it is spiritual abundance. So they're lacking spiritual abundance. They've been trying to stop you from manifesting whatever it is you're manifesting. You're trying to create something in your world, in your reality, and they've received like some sort of fucking spiritual dark divination gift to try and stop you. It is what it is. And they were hoping that you wouldn't have the strength to turn your back to them. Okay, so I'll just show you how these cards are falling for a minute. So you've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Cover up the boobs. You've got the Ace of Wands in the reverse, so they're trying to stop you from manifesting. This is the Star Seed in the reverse, so they're definitely not guided. If anything, they probably fucking sold their soul. Spirit says what Spirit says. And they're on the dark side of spirituality, and they're really, really immature. They're a page. They're a Page of Pentacles, so they're shit with money, and they're immature in the brain, the mindset. Okay? It is what it is. And then next you've got, this is falling underneath the Star in reverse. I'll just cover up the boobs. This is a person you need to cut out. So they're hoping that you don't have the strength to cut them out. See how that's falling underneath? You've got this Star Seed in the reverse. You've got this You need to cut someone out of your energy and see the truth for what it truly is, because you're wearing a blindfold. You're blindfolded at the moment. They're hoping you don't have the strength to cut them out of your reality and out of your energy. You need to cut cords. You really need to cut cords. So that doesn't mean just cut them off and piss them off, like get them out of your energy. You've got to delete numbers. You've got to block numbers. You've got to delete emails, photos, anything that they've ever given you. You need to get rid of it. Okay? It's just an asset. You can't take it with you when you pass away to go to the next realm. That will keep you stuck in this matrix if you've got attachments to worldly possessions. Okay, so you need to cut this person out your energy every which way you can, and then some. All right, that's for someone. All right, tell us more, please, bestie. Death is here in the reverse. So they're trying to stop you from making a transformation. They're trying to stop you from discovering this truth, and they're trying to stop you from going within and making a transformation. Death in the reverse can mean some really, really negative transformations, but in this instance, they're trying to stop you from going within and having a good transformation and starting your spiritual ascension, awakening, whatever you want to call it, journey. Okay, your Christ consciousness. It's not Jesus Christ is coming back to save us. It's us all waking up to Christ consciousness, taking the steps. That's what it's really all about. The Bible has been coded by all the religions for years and years and years. The King James one, the New Testimony is just a fucking piece of shit as far as I'm concerned. It's a story about Yeshua, not Jesus. So Christmas is also fake, peeps. I'm sorry to break it to you, be the bearer of bad news. But anyway, back onto the subject. They're trying to stop you from transforming into your proper self. They're trying to keep you stuck and not manifest, okay? So they're also trying to stop you from discovering this truth. They're hoping you don't have the strength to cut them out of their energy, your energy. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll take this one first. So they fired shots your way. And the universe has been sending it back. So in the upright, this is shots fired. So they've been using dark divination and all sorts of fucking tools. They've fired up to 8 shots at you pretty much to try and keep you stuck. Okay? They've been playing on your heartstrings. They have been doing all sorts of secret, shady fucking shit. Okay? But it's in the reverse. The angels, the universe, whatever you resonate with, is returning that shit back to fucking sender. Naturally. So you don't need to participate in fucking return to sender spells and protection spells and all that shit. You just got to have that inner knowing that you are divinely protected and guided. And once you begin your spiritual ascension journey, you will get anointed along the way, okay? Trust me, I know these things. I've been on the journey myself, peeps, okay? And I was crash coursed into it over a period of 12 months, okay? But yeah, pretty much, this is Creator Source. Look at this. With the thunder strikes, lightning. So they've sent some fucking hardcore energy your way. It's in the reverse. It's being sent back. Because this is the thing, peeps. When you put goodness out to the universe with good intentions, with the highest of good and harm to none and all that jazz, you'll receive that back tenfold from the universe. It's like a attitude of gratitude. And the universe says thank you. But if you're like these dark fucks that like to dibby-dabble in dark divination and all those sorts of things, their karma will get activated, and that energy goes back to them tenfold minimum, you know. So all the shit that they've sent your way, these shots fired, once you realise and wake up to that truth, that's when karma is activated. Because while they're playing in your energy and trying to keep you stuck from not manifesting, stuck from you seeing the truth in your 2 of swords, keeping you blindfolded, they can keep getting away with it, peeps. And that's why karma is not always activated. You know, sometimes the universe... And these fucks have been doing this for fucking centuries and eons, pretty much, getting away with fucking ill intentions and stuff like that. So, I mean, the Masons, all these fucking secret society fuckers, they send negative energy with their right hand. So if someone's ever shaking your right hand, because that's how we're all taught to shake, touch it with your left hand and dispel it. You know, shake hands, touch. Easiest way to fucking dispel it. That's for someone in the back row, okay? Because that's one way that they... all send negative energy. You'll probably see a lot of people out and about fucking shaking their right hands and tapping their right leg and fucking pointing it your way. that's another way they're sending fucking ill intentions and fucking secret society fucking bullshit. Okay, peeps. So I'm seeing it everywhere, left, right, and fucking centre now. It's quite comical, actually. They'll manipulate their children's energy because sometimes they're just too lazy to generate their own fucking energy, and then they'll fucking do a hand fucking signal. They may as well do this because they're all a bunch of dickheads to fucking send it your way, right? They're trying to keep you stuck from manifesting, all right? That's for someone. Confirmation from the snoring Rottweiler. Okay, they're trying to stop you from manifesting and ascending high. So the Knight of Wands, you're going to be ascending quick, okay? So the Knight of Wands is someone usually who can manifest really quick. But in this card, the energy I'm reading is you are ascending close to the sun, which is Most High, Creator Source. So you're not going to be like Icarus and getting too close to the sun and burn all your fake feathers off. No, that's the cheating way of getting close to Most High. You're going to put in the work, and you may be seeing feathers. You're going to go through a bit of a fucking puzzling time, like there's a maze here. It's all part of the journey, piece. That is all part of the learning journey with your ascension, okay? And you're going to learn as well how to manifest, okay? So just trust in the process. You will be guided to Most High. I don't know if you can see that. You've got the sun's... Oh, the camera's a bit... There we go. I'll hold it like that. You've got the sun. So you're going to be ascending towards the sun. You're going to be on your Christ consciousness journey. So don't stress about that, peeps. But this Page of Pentacles in the reverse, who is definitely misguided and not for the good side of fucking... It's just not a starseed. So they've sold their soul as far as I'm concerned. This immature fuck that's got no fucking money, can't manage money, and they've received some spiritual gifts for the wrong, so they've received some dark fucking spiritual gifts in their lifetime, okay? Yeah, they're trying to stop you from ascending close to the sun. They're hoping you don't have the strength to fucking cut them out of their energy and cut them out of your energy, sorry. Okay, you're ascending. Yeah, what did I say? So, this is the Six of Wands. Like, this is a card of victory. It's a card of celebration. This is a card of being well known. Okay, so you're going to be known for something. You've got the angels behind you in a statue form, guiding you. You've got the victory wreath here. You're riding high. Spirit's back again, but this time Spirit is just depicted as a ground earth horse. And you're going to have people that are going to recognize you. So you're going to recognize your true soul tribe, okay? And you're going to be victorious. So once you get through this fucking shitstorm in a teacup, Bestie says, you will be victorious. So keep ascending. If you haven't started your ascension journey, like, it's going to begin, okay, peeps? But you'll be victorious at the end. They can't stop this transformation from occurring, pretty much. This Star in the reverse, this broke-ass fucking immature Page of fucking Pentacles, okay? But you will, once you start seeing the truth for what it is in your Knight of Swords energy, you're going to start slaying and defeating them, and they're going to be fucking crying, okay? It is what it is. But you've got to leave the past in the past, okay? So once you recognise these patterns, okay, we'll take that. Recognise the patterns, cut these cords, energetic cords, physical cords and all that shit. Get them out of your fucking energy. Page of Swords. So even though you will be victorious, you're still going to be learning more new truths, okay? So, and there's going to be shots fired at you. So you're going to be on the defence for a while. You've got your armour on, so you're always protected. But the page is here again. We've got 1, 2, 3 pages. So you're going to be learning a lot of new things, okay? Oh no, that's the Knight. Anyway, the page is you're going to be learning new truths, okay? So you're learning a truth quick about this person that's shady as fuck, this starseed in the reverse, this misguided fucking is not he, she, it doesn't matter, flip your gender roles, peeps. But you're going to be beginning to learn. You're learning more truths, okay? And you're protected, so always trust in that line, you're protected, and there's going to be shots fired your way. Okay, that's part of your spiritual ascension journey. Is once you start awakening, you will cop a fair bit of fucking spiritual warfare. So just note that one down for future reference, okay, peeps? And that's falling underneath the shots fired. So you can see the shots fired, and you're protected. So the shots won't be hitting you as hard as what they're anticipating, is what I'm hearing. So the shots are allowed to hit you just a little bit, just to wake you up, wake and shake you. And then once you recognise it and speak it into existence, boom. Okay, tell me more please, bestie. Alright, we've got 3 pages. Page of Wands. Once you go through all this, you're going to learn how to manifest. So you've got the Ace of Wands but in the reverse, where you've been stopped from being able to manifest because of this misguided fucking star in the reverse. He did not want you to wake up and is trying to keep you stuck, right? You've got Page of Pentacles in the reverse, that's this dumb fuck, the one that's trying to keep you stuck. Your Page of Swords, so you're learning new truths and you're armed and protected. Here, you're looking up to Most High. You've got new manifestations coming in. So maybe you'll be changing what you're manifesting and you'll realise exactly what it is that you're searching to create in your lifetime. But new manifestations, new wands, you're going to be taking some new action, okay? This is after you start your ascension journey, okay? All right, you'll start your ascension journey, you will ascend, you'll be victorious, and then you're going to learn more truths about who's been firing shots your way. And then you're going to make some new manifestations, okay? So you feel it within your heart, you think it within your brain, and then you take action. That's a key factor in manifesting, okay? You're manifesting for the best of intentions of the highest of good and harm to none. Feel it within your heart space, think it in your brain, plan it out, map it out, and then take action, okay? Once you take action, you're going to go through that process. Here we go, the manipulation of the pups across the road. They're starting, I think it's the Masons as well next door with their little yip-yap dogs. They're manipulating their own dogs to try and tamper with my energy. Rolly, go Cups there. That's the right wheel. She's probably going to come up and do a cameo in a minute. No, she's just laying down next to me. 0 fucks are given from her. Thanks, bestie. I appreciate that. Thanks, angels. Part of your manifestations, what you're trying to bring in, I'll show you what I'm looking at. So you're looking above and looking towards at the same time. So you're manifesting future abundance. It's the Pentacles card, so 10 of Pentacles. So you're manifesting a beautiful future for yourself and someone else and for generations to come, okay? And you just want to make some sweet music with someone. That's for someone. And I feel that energy, peeps. You know, you're going to be making some beautiful music when you come into contact with your soul, your divine masculine or your divine feminine. You're going to be creating something together and it's going to be abundant for future generations. Okay, so just trust in that process, peeps. Okay, one more card to close out the bottom of the triangle. Okay. King of Swords is in the reverse. Trojan horse, really? So they're going to try and send in someone else. Okay, before you get to the finish, before you get to this, there's going to be someone. So you cut this fucking Page of Pentacles in the reverse out of your fucking reality. You're a bit blinded. You're just a bit blinded to the truth at that stage. Like this Page of Pentacles, this immature fucker that's got no money and is on the dark side of spirituality. There's going to be another one coming in. It's going to be sent in like a Trojan horse. So the Trojan horse in the background. It's another attack. Okay, so someone else is... Once you learn from that karmic lesson, this is another karmic lesson. So karmic lesson, so it's like a narcissist pretty much. This Page of Pentacles in the reverse is a narcissistic fucking spirit. So once you learn from that lesson, the universe will want to know if you've learnt from it, and they'll send in another one just to make sure you have learnt that lesson. Okay, so this is someone that's going to be sent in like a Trojan horse. It's going to seem like they've got the gift of the gab, but they're King of Swords in the reverse. So they're an even bigger liar than what this fucking Page of Pentacles is. Okay, they cannot tell the truth to save themselves. This will be on your ascension journey. So you'll be victorious. You'll start ascending. And it always comes in stages, peeps. Like your ascension journey never really ends. It's very, very esoteric and spiritual realm. It truly is, okay? And you'll keep leveling up. And then you might suffer from ascension symptoms and you'll need to rest. You'll be guided to rest and sleep well and stuff like that. Your eating habits will change and everything. Okay, just trust the process. But this next narcissist that's coming in cannot fucking tell the truth. It's being sent in like a Trojan horse to try and fuck with you and to stop you from ascending. Alright, so to try and stop you from manifesting, keep you stuck in a state of lack. So just be prepared. This King of Swords as well has got no protection. They've got their armour down. They think that they're all that in a bag of shit. They're going to come travelling into your reality. Pay attention, peeps. You're a bit of a gypsy. If you know, you know. If you don't, a gypsy is someone that likes to travel around and gets paid to do this kind of shit as well. So, someone was paid to come into your energy, try and stop you from manifesting for some reason. Okay, bottom of the deck energy, because we can. You're going to be helping others, so things will be brought into balance once you go through these karmic lessons. And you're a kind-hearted soul, so you're going to be creating something that you're manifesting, and it's going to. The Six of Pentacles is like giving and receiving. You receive, and then you'll give. So you're going to receive from your manifestations. It's going to give you an abundance, and then you're going to be giving and helping out others. Okay, you're going to be helping out others. We'll split the energy deck because we can. And once you get to that stage, Creator Source says it will be smooth sailing. So you will be sailing off enlightened by the lantern with your other divine counterpart, and something you're creating. It could be a child, and if it's not a child, if that doesn't resonate with you, you're creating something together. Okay, so but you will be going into calmer waters after this shit show. All right. And I'm just going to go to, what's this deck called? I can't remember. It's the Egyptian Oracle deck. Just to pull out a couple of clarifiers, and then we'll rattle the letters, and we'll see first, middle, or last name of you, all these two fucks, which is this Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and also this King of Swords in the reverse that's going to be sent in to try and fuck with you and keep you stuck from manifesting and ascending. Starting your spiritual journey, okay? Okay, we'll give these one last quick shuffle. Love and romance, destruction and chaos. So yeah, love and romance is on the cards, and the destruction of chaos will occur once you realise who's who in your fucking zoo, who this fucking reverse Page of Pentacles is, this immature fuck, and who this lying fucking King of Swords in the reverse is. Okay. First card, salvation. So you're going to have to pay back some karmic debts, and it's not like a physical thing, but you're going to go within, recognise what you've done wrong in this lifetime, and you will be forgiven. You've just got to recognise it and do better and seek better, okay? Because no one's born perfect, no one is perfect, but it's just what you've got to do as part of your ascension journey. You do that, and you will be protected by the angels. You will be protected by the universe, by Creator Source, okay? Go within, make amends with yourself, make amends with the past, the actions you did, the things you shouldn't have done, and things like that, okay? And you will receive your salvation, okay? Harvesting of rewards. Yeah, you're going to be harvesting your rewards soon enough. You've just got to go in and seek this inner salvation. You know, you need to do the work. So you put in the work yourself, you will start your ascension, and that's where you'll be starting to reap the harvesting of your own rewards, okay? Bottom of the deck energy. And then you'll get your new beginnings and your jubilation, okay? So Spirit says what Spirit says. You just got to go within, ask for forgiveness. You will be given it. You know, you'll be guided to do certain things, help certain people out and stuff like that. And then you're on your way, peace. But you've got to recognise who this Page of Pentacles is in reverse. This Star Seed in reverse. So they're definitely fucking not a good person. They've sold their soul for Pentacles pretty much. For fucking worldly fucking assets. And they've got fucking spiritual gifts for dark divination. And then you'll be tested by the universe to make sure that you've learnt that karmic lesson when this King of Swords, this fucking lying ass fucking Trojan horse comes in. Alright. Sorry for the noise, peeps. Alright. Is that enough? Okay, one more grab. Okay, first, middle, or last initial of you is Page of Pentacles in the reverse, or this King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. We've got U, heavy U, heavy E, heavy R. Okay. D, heavy D, heavy S. Oh yeah, definitely S. Heavy R. T, heavy C, a couple of A's, first, middle, last initial, yours, or these fucks. It's definitely heavy E. What have we got? P, Q, O, F, J, another U, V, N, and X. Okay. I'm FUG with 144 energy. You've got the strength to get through these peeps. You've just got to recognise the patterns and cut these energies off fucking accordingly. Take no shit. Okay. Peace, love, and light. Always.